Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to test out the new Hoola bronzers. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for joining me for today's video. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button so you won't miss out on my future uploads. Okay guys, I am filming another video on this makeup look and I'm at the point where I'm going to apply bronzer. So I decided to try out the deeper shades of the Hoola bronzer in today's video. I don't want to become the bronzer queen, but it looks like I am. Because I talk about it quite a bit here on my channel. I'm a woman of color, and just like a lot of women of color, we struggle to find bronzers that are deep enough for our skin tone. I have a video on my channel where I talk about my favorite bronzers as well as some that did not work, and this original Hoola bronzer was on my list of bronzers that did not work. This is the mini. I'm glad I only purchased the mini. It comes with the little brush, and I did use this in makeup tutorials. It wasn't the worst of the worst, but it just wasn't deep enough, and it was just pointless to continue to try to use this one if I had others that worked better. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch this one and get that part out the way, just so you guys can see what it looks like on my skin. Hopefully you'll be able to see what it looks like on my skin. Let me just try it this way. Okay, oh my goodness. I don't even know if it's gonna show up today, guys. Oh, wow. Okay, but look at how many times I'm having to go in, and perhaps you can see it. Maybe I'll try a lighter part of me. Still can't see it, okay? It was somewhere in here. Yeah, still can't see it. So you guys get the point. My arm is not that different as far as my complexion, and this one just doesn't show up very well for me. I was really excited when I learned that they came out with new shades. I was perusing Sephora's website and I saw that they had new shades, and I was like, did they watch my video too? They may not have watched it. It was time. It was time for them to get it together. So I first ordered the caramel shade, and it comes in this tan box, and this is the regular size one. It has a brush. I haven't used these yet, and it looks like this. There's a little mirror here, a very, very little one. So you can kind of see the color of that one. And let me just compare it here to the original. You can tell that this one is deeper and warmer. And I think a lot of people like the original Hoola bronzer because it's a shade that's not too warm and not too cool. It can be used to bronze the skin, and it can also be used to contour. I'm not so sure that this one is a good contour shade, but we're gonna find out what we think about this one. So that's the caramel shade. Now we have the toasted. So I ordered caramel. When it came, I thought, I think it's gonna work for me, but maybe I also need to see what toasted is all about. And I figured that my viewers and subscribers, and if you're not a subscriber, you need to be one before the end of this video. I figured that my viewers would like to know what this one is all about. So this one may be too deep for me, but I'm gonna at least test it out today on my skin. Also comes with the brush. So let's hold them up side by side here. Caramel, toasted. I'm gonna try caramel on the left side of my face, and then I'm gonna try toasted, and I'm going to do something by the end to blend the two together because I am in the middle of a video and creating a makeup look. So we got to make this work today. I've never really worked with the brush. I don't really want to today either. I think the brush would work fine if you're traveling, but I don't really want to use it. I want to give this bronzer every shot to be good, and if I use a brush that I don't like, it may not work out. I have a couple of brushes. This is a new brush to my collection, so I may try that one. I'm going to start off with my Sephora angled brush. This is my new one, and I'm still working it in here. So we're going to start off with caramel, and we're going to go on this side. Let's see what caramel looks like. Here we go. Got a little bit here on my brush. It looks warm, but I like warm bronzers, so we'll see. Oh, yes. All right. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Thank you, Benefit. You heard our cry. You answered. Thank you. And I've talked about this before, but I like using the angled brush It helps diffuse the bronzer, and it also kind of keeps it in place too. But I'll start off here and then work my way around my face. And I kind of do this when I'm bronzing too. You just kind of are making that the 3. You're making like a 3 shape. You're making the number 3, see? Like that. And I had on like concealer. Oh my gosh, I can see I have some fallout here on my nose that I need to fix. I'm gonna fix that. But I have on powder and concealer and all of that. I don't have on like any other cream contour products or anything like that. So this is what we have, guys. And I think I want it to be a little deeper. Let's see if we can build on that. Right here. Okay. What do you think? Caramel. Before I do the other side, let me fix my fallout situation and I'll be back. Okay guys, so I fixed my little problem. Fixed my problem. So this is caramel, and I think that it's really pretty, and I think it's subtle in a way. Now I'm sure I could continue to build on it, but I know that I'm gonna probably have to mix the other one with it later, so I'm gonna stop here for this side. But that's pretty color. Let's see Toasted. All right, here we go with Toasted on the other side. I'm gonna go in very light-handed with this one because this one looks to be very deep. Whoa! We're gonna get it blended out though, guys, but it looks like don't need a lot of this one. I'm not even gonna add any more on my brush until I feel like I've really blended this one out. Okay. I'm gonna go in one more time on my brush, just a little bit, for my jawline here. For some reason, my face decided to break out like the last couple of days, and it's as if the breakouts continued while I was filming today. This explosion of breakout, and I don't know if I'm allergic to something that I'm using. You know, a lot of products lately have fragrance in them. I know I have some things on my face that are fragrant, so that could be it. Don't know. Toasted. And I feel like I really blended that out, so I gotta go in with some more. Okay. And this shade is definitely deeper, of course. It has more red in it, which you see in a lot of deep bronzers. And it is certainly a color for women of color. And if you have deeper skin than me, this one is probably perfect. On my viewfinder, it looks lighter than it is. It's actually deeper, okay? So let's swatch it though. Let's swatch Caramel real quick. Okay, that's what it looks like on my finger. And let's swatch it beside the shade you guys can't see. So Caramel, let me add some more. Caramel is down here, and that's the original. And let's go in with Toasted. Toasted. And Caramel. Toasted and Caramel. Okay? Hopefully you guys get the gist. They're not swatching all that great. Like, I'm destroying them just trying to get them to swatch. They're not like fluffy and powdery, so they're not swatching really pretty. Okay, this is the swatch. Caramel, Toasted. Look at how they look now. Like, with me trying to swatch them, they're all slick in the box and shiny. Look at them. They're not kicking back a lot of fallout or anything like that. They're very compacted in this box. Okay, which one do you guys like? I definitely want to hear your feedback about which color you like. If you're my color, you really could wear both. It just depends on your preference. You can wear both of them. If you're darker than me, you'll probably want to go with Toasted. If you're fairer than me, you'll probably want Caramel, and even maybe the original. I'm not gonna even try the original on anywhere because it doesn't really show up. So I'm not doing that. I meant to try my other brush. Let's see how this one picks it up. This one is, ooh, This brush is a animal fiber brush, so I'll use this one to blend the two together. So it really picked up the product, of course. That's what they're known for. This is a Sephora brush. And on the other side, I'll need to do a little bit of toasted, but probably still caramel with it. I've got to somehow blend these to make it look like the same things on both sides. Okay, we're gonna have to do some blending. Try to blend this out before highlighter. I'm gonna clean up everything and you guys watch me clean this up, okay? You know what, let's see if we can contour with it a little bit. I'm just gonna use a little bit of caramel. Oh yeah. And see what it does with contouring my nose while that bakes a little. Because I definitely think that's more subtle for my skin. So we're gonna stick with caramel. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be too warm, but I think it's good. So that is what's good about their products. You can contour. Yeah, snatch that nose. I'm gonna blend that out. Let's dust off. I'm telling you what, I'm just getting so hormonal, or either my vitamins that I'm taking are just messing with me because they're trying to play me over here with this hair on my face. Trying to play me. Alright, and there's nothing else on the brush, but I'm just gonna blend this again because I can just see some lines of demarcation here. It's like I want it contoured, but I want it to be soft and natural. What do you guys think of this? I think I like caramel the best. What I know is that they are showing up on my skin. So this is what the mixture, the combo business looks like. I have on caramel and toasted mixed on both sides. You guys saw what they each looked like individually. So I'm just gonna complete the rest of my look. I'm feeling pretty good about this so far, but I'm gonna complete the look so you can see it all finished, and we'll just talk about it a little bit. Alright guys, I'm back and I've completed my makeup look. I did add blush and highlighter to this area of my face. So some of what you see here is blush. I really like these. I'm very, very happy and grateful to Benefit. Kudos to Benefit for getting on board and adding 2 new shades. I think caramel is probably my favorite of the 2, at least today. You know, it's a first impression, so as I continue to use them, that may not be the case. I really liked this shade. I'm very happy that I bought both of these. I don't have anything that looks like caramel, and I don't have anything that looks like toasted. These bronzers are $30. You get 0.28 ounces. I think that women who maybe even find themselves in the mid-range but don't have a bronzer for them, even if you're fair skin and you like a warm bronzer, this would probably work for you. It's not just for women of color. If you are a woman of color and you're a little bit lighter than me and maybe even a little bit darker than me, this will probably work. I really like this shade. I thought it was gorgeous. And then this one is very deep but very pretty. It does have more red in it. I just think it had a hint of red with brown. If I was being lazy and I just wanted a contour bronzed look, I might grab this one and just deepen it in areas where I need it to, and then sheer it out where I don't need so much contour. I might just do this all in one type of product. But I could probably see myself on an everyday basis grabbing the caramel the most. I could see me doing that. I don't know much more about the product, like the ingredients and things like that. I'll do a little bit of research, and any pertinent information about the product itself that I think you should know, I'll leave that information in the description box. It's a matte bronzer. It doesn't have a lot of fallout, but it is very pigmented. Both brushes work really well at distributing the product, so I thought it blended beautifully. I loved the finish. It just smooths everything. It's gorgeous. I know I'm super bronzed, but that's what happens whenever I do a bronzer video. I go in just so you guys can really see it. I like it a lot, and I recommend it. I recommend it. Did I say I recommend it? Let me know in the comments how you feel about this bronzer. If you've tried it and you like it as well, let me know. If you liked the finish on me, whatever. Just talk about it. Let's get it going in the comments, guys. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button before you leave. So I'll be seeing you guys again very soon in my next one. So until the next time we meet again, this is Savvy signing out.